Good morning, Taurus. It's Kimberly here, and I am gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com. For those of you who have watched my channel before, I'm very sorry that I've been gone for so long. I did this once before. We're going to try this again. Maybe third time's a charm. You know, I love doing tarot, and I've been gone for a while. You know, life happens. I've been trying to figure it out. But I feel really good, and we're going to do this. For those of you who don't know me, welcome to my channel. I hope you like it. It's early. We're having coffee this morning. Coffee and tarot. So let's see what we've got for you, Taurus, coming up this month in April, what's left of it. We've got birthdays coming up. They're just coming around the corner for you. So let's see what we've got for our lovely Taurus friends. Determined, wonderful Taurus. Let's see what we've got. Go ahead and cut these and see. The Hanged Man, Taurus, in the upright. This is 12th in the major arcana, so, you know, we've got something big going on. Let me start also by prefacing that this video may not be for you. If this video doesn't speak to you at all, doesn't apply to you, please check back next month. Maybe it will, or in the future, whenever I post another video. And please feel free to watch somebody else's video that maybe, you know, you will find one that applies to you, the one that you need. So here we go. We've got the Hanged Man. So there's something that maybe you're feeling constricted about, or something that you're just wanting to take your time with and really let the what's the way to put it? Wait until a time comes where you feel really, really good about something, like really mull it over until you're comfortable with an idea. Because the thing about the Hanged Man is this is not you being stuck or uncertain or not. It's more like traction. It's like you've put yourself up there. You know, there's locks on this witch's hands, arms, and on his legs. But look, the key is right there. So you've got the key. So if this is for you, Taurus, whether this is some sort of self-imposed hiatus that you've taken, or a period of thoughtful reflection or introspection or whatever, this is self-imposed for many of you. For some of you, you may feel trapped, and you may just need somebody like me to tell you that you've got what it takes to come down. You're not stuck. It's not stuck. You can come down anytime. So for those of you who are feeling trapped or hindered in some way, know that you can come out of that posture anytime you want. So we're going to start a Celtic cross here for you, Taurus. Very. Go ahead and put our Hanged Man right here. Okay, so what we've got here with this situation is the Ten of Pentacles. So for many of you, you're really on top of it. You're really on top of your game. I do feel like with this Hanged Man that there's something that you're contemplating, something that you're mulling over, maybe a new step, a new direction, something else in your life. But it looks like this reading is going to apply to the Tauruses out there that are feeling really, really on top of their game and really content with their lives. Like they've got it all. They've got, you know, happy family, happy home, you know, success monetarily and otherwise. What's crossing you here, it could be hindering you, but what's crossing you here is the Knight of Pentacles. So there's an offer. There's an offer. For some of you, it could be that you're very happy where you are, but there's an offer, maybe a job offer that's somewhere else, an offer to leave, to move, or to start a new business or a new venture of some sort. something with finances, something that makes you feel, or that's very much in your element, because you know, as an earth element, you are ruled by the pentacles. So there's something new on offer there, something exciting, and it's happening now, and it could be interfering with your sense of security. But the feeling that I get is that it's something like you feel very happy, but then you've got this other great thing that's coming at you maybe unexpectedly, and you're like, oh wow, you know, do I take a chance, or do I stay where I'm content, or do I leave? Do I leave this wonderful, perfect life, that everything I wanted, to go wherever, Seattle, Washington, or you know, or Florida, or wherever some new opportunity is? At the foundation of this situation is the Page of Swords. So there's some new truth or new knowledge that you've gained. So maybe you've learned a new skill or a new trade. How do I put it? Or honed some new skill, or learned about maybe a new business opportunity or an investment opportunity. And so you've got this new knowledge. It's like you don't know everything there is to know about it, but it's really, you're excited about it, and it's spurring you on to consider making changes in your life. In the past, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So again, you're right here in your element, and the Seven of Pentacles is about reaping what you've sown. So, but it's not the time for reaping yet. It's like things are coming to fruition. The seeds that you've planted, the seeds that you've sown, you've watered them, you've nurtured them, they're coming up, and things are going pretty well, but you haven't harvested them. So in the recent past, while you've been getting this new knowledge, you've been looking at the things that you've done in the past, and you're like, wow, things are really coming together, but maybe you want them to have an extra push, or you're ready for to bear the fruits, even though you know maybe they're not quite ripened, or you're hoping maybe if I go do this other thing over here, you know, while my fruits are still ripening over here, I can start this other thing, and that will perhaps add something more valuable or meaningful or secure to my life. Overseeing this all is the Fool. So we've got another major arcana here. The Fool is a 0 card in the major arcana. It's the beginning of a journey. So there is some sort of opportunity or a journey, and this card could mean two things, and it's over this whole reading. So it could be kind of that you are taking things that you're being foolish, that you know you've learned about something new and you're ready to go forward with it because you're kind of like about some of the other things, maybe some other investments or some other things that you've put in place to enhance your security. And it could be that you're ready to jump off a cliff without looking, kind of blindly, like getting a little too ahead of yourself. Or it could be that, as the 0 card in the major arcana, that it is time now to start a new journey. A new cycle is beginning, and that's why these things are happening. It could be because of this new cycle. But let's continue on. In the immediate future, we've got the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So the 6 of Wands is about it's about knowing that like there's a victory. This is a victory card, okay? So you can see in the upright that this witch, she's got a bouquet of flowers and this gorgeous red garment and her witch's hat, and it's adorned with flowers, and she's got a whole audience there that's looking at her. But you can see that she's giving this flower to this crone, and this crone witch. So she recognizes, and this is about her recognizing that without the people, without her predecessors, that her success would not be possible. Okay? And you've got this in the reverse. So it could be that in the immediate future, either there's not going to be a victory, and that doesn't mean that victory isn't there. It may just mean that this is not going, whatever this is for some of you, it's not going to happen maybe as quickly as you want. And for some of you, it could be that this is a reminder to take care of the people that are around you that have helped you. Maybe you have an idea for a new business, and maybe you mulled that over with some friends or talked it over with some people, and they've given you some really good advice or some really good ideas, and it's saying don't forget those people, because you can't be successful without your support system. It's not all just like you know. And sometimes it's hard to see how other people help you be successful. You inadvertently rely on people like your spouse or significant other, for example. You may take it for granted that they do the dishes every day, or that they do your laundry for you, or that they haul kids around, or maybe they work and you stay home. And it's a reminder that you can't be successful without your support system, and you need to keep that in mind, that it's very, very important to remind people that you appreciate them and care. You know, I always say that saying thank you, or that you appreciate somebody, or that you're happy to see them, that's free, and it makes like such an incredible difference in people's lives. Okay, enough about that. So how you're seeing yourself is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I kind of, you know, there's pentacles all over this reading, so it's very, very earthy, very financially centered. I really feel like there's something new stirring for you, Taurus. The Eight of Pentacles in the upright is about, you know, working with, you see that she's making potions and working with her hands. It's her labor of love. And so this is in the reverse, is how you're seeing yourself. You may be seeing yourself as not able to use the skills that you have or hone the skills that you want. You may feel like, I need to be, you know, like I want to open a bakery, but I need to work on it more before I can be successful. And how other people are seeing you, or the other people that are in your life. In this position in the Celtic cross, this is either how others are seeing you, or the people that are influencing you, like the supports that you have, the people that are surrounding you. And you've got the Emperor here. So for some of you, this is an Aries. You may be partnered with an Aries, and they may be like a true Aries, like very supportive, very knowledgeable, very, you know, have a long range view, or a broad view of a certain situation, and they may be able to really help shed some light on questions, or help you make decisions. And for others of you, this is how people are seeing you. They're seeing you as somebody who's very in control of the situation, and has foresight and knowledge to succeed and be a leader. And so again, this just happened with Aries too. There's a dichotomy here of how you're seeing yourself and how others are seeing you. For some of you, this is how you're seeing yourself, but you should know that there's supports out there for you. For some of you, it's specifically an Aries person. And for others of you, it's just, you know, maybe an older or wiser person, more experienced than you, that can really help you out. And they know the way. Look, they've got the chart with the stars right in front of them. Your hopes and fears is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. And like things in the past, the cycles of like what has been, and how things cycle through in positive aspects. So your fear is that you're going to have unhappy memories, or maybe you've had a bad experience in the past launching something, chasing after a new idea, and so that's your fear, and that maybe what's holding you back is, well, I tried this in the past and it didn't work out that great. Or you could just be afraid that since you're coming from this place of Ten of Pentacles anyway, it could be that you're afraid that this is going to, you know, like somehow traumatize yourself or your family and turn into a negative experience for you. At the end of this journey, and again, like I told Aries, this card is the most likely outcome. If everything just keeps going along its same path and you don't do anything, is death in reverse. And this is the 13th card in the Major Arcana. This can be a scary card, but it's really not. Death is about letting go of the old to make way for the new. In this deck in particular, it's really neat. This death has, you know, no face, and there's this destiny is how I think about it. This rope, this piece of twine that's almost about to split, and then death has that knife, and it's like the three sisters, you know, the witches, and they you know, cut the string of life. It's about change. It's about death to something old and to make way for rebirth or new life or new something different. And for you, this is in reverse. So it could be for some of you that the timing is not now. For some of you, I really just feel like this is I feel like you don't have to, the message that I want to give is that you don't have to let go of everything that you have. It doesn't have to be like all or nothing, because this is in reverse. Okay, and I think death in reverse is actually like a pretty positive card. You know, well, death in the upright, I don't see the death card as a negative message or a negative card. But the message there is that it may just not be like the right time for this to manifest, or it may not manifest exactly like you want it to. So just be patient. Let's actually do a clarification right there, because I'm a little... I just keep getting that is success. So I think this death card in reverse is actually telling you that, like, not to be afraid. But let's see. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune now, also Major Arcana, also in reverse. So here we've got both death and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse means that things are just not settling. It's like the wheel keeps turning. So I think there's a timing issue here with some of these things. And for some of you who are ready to jump off a cliff, I would encourage you to hesitate and let things set in more. You've got this new idea, and it seems like you're really anxious to get something started. But I think the message here is to maybe give it some more time and keep on honing these skills until maybe you feel more comfortable, or until you actually have the skills that you need to be successful. And hopefully that makes sense to somebody out there. Again, I think I said it at the beginning of the video, but if these messages don't apply to you, then they don't apply to you. That's okay. I can't, you know, one message doesn't apply to all the Tauruses on the earth. Okay, so we need a card for our Taurus friends. What have we got for Taurus? for the month of April 2018. Let's get a message. Just don't feel like it's coming out right. Okay. Alright. We're going to do 2 cards. Okay, we got number 42, which says Magic Carpet. And then we got number 4, which is Bunny Hop Jive. How exciting is that? So let me get my Oracle book. So number 42, and this is the Oracle of E. It's by Pam Grout and Colette Baron Reed. This is a great little oracle. It's really new and hip, and the messages are short and sweet and wonderful and always apply. So number 42, Magic Carpet, says, go ahead, open it. It's your invitation for a personal magic carpet ride to anywhere you want to go. You don't even need to send an RSVP. Jump aboard, my friend. You are on your way to enchantment and miracles. So that thing, that new thing that's happening, like, it is happening. The new thing that you want to manifest or that you want to work on, this new direction, this thing that's beckoning you to do something new and exciting, it is happening. I feel like strongly that it is happening. Here we go. Bunny Hop Jive. It says, whoever said you had to do it alone, it's tea for 2 time. Friendships, partnerships, even partyships are bounding your way. It's time to join hands and do-si-do with your sisters and bros. Togetherness brings miracles now. So you're not alone. You know, and I felt very inclined to stress that, actually, as I looked at the Emperor in your like surrounding you zone. And you may be afraid that you're going to lose ties with important people in your life, people that you love. Or you may feel like you're working by yourself to hone your skills, but go ahead and seek your friends, the counsel of your friends. Get away from it, step away from whatever it is you're doing, and enjoy your friendships and relationships. And then just watch the timing on all of this, Taurus. The message I want to say is Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, so birthdays are coming up. For those of you who have April birthdays, happy early birthday, and I will see you soon. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will be doing personal readings on a very limited basis, but you can email me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com. Thanks.